Hi everyone, this is a year on from when I built my garden office. I just wanted to show how it was doing. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to show you my first shed that I made, which is there. This is basically my little tool shed. Right over in the far corner of my garden, as you can see, this is my first timber building I made in my garden. It's my little tool shed. It's quite small, it's about 4 foot by 8 foot. People laugh at it. It's got quite a narrow door to get into. It's pretty cool. You know, it does what I need it to, and that is store all my equipment. Got a bit of power in it as well. Got all my bits, bike, everything. Yeah, I should use that more, but I don't. Keep fit and everything. And over the other side is my main garden office. It's a bit of a funny shape office because I had to build it within the boundaries and follow the line of the fencing. So it's got like quite a sharp corner on one side. It's about a year old now, and it's stood up well to the weather. You know, it hasn't had any issues with it. Alright, Raggy boy, say hello. Latest addition to it was a fly screen, because at night time the old mozzies come out, and especially when it gets warm, you know, it's nice to leave the door open and keep the old mozzies out. You know, as I'll show you, my printers inside, you know, get all clogged up with these little flies. Let's go in and have a look, and I'll show you around. A little while ago, I decided to set up a small part-time business. I work full-time during the day, so I wanted something to do in the evening and at weekends. So I decided to set up a personalised printing business. Over here you can see on the bench, you know, I make decals, or what they call wall art. You know, you can stick them in your bedroom and bathroom. Also, I can make decals for cars and stuff like that. Got a few on here. There's a bit Star Wars, and there's a bathroom one there. Right, over the far corner, as you can see, I've got my main desk. As I say, it was a bit of a funny sort of shape, so I had to build in a desk. Couldn't like buy something and sit it in. I left it quite open underneath for storage, which is really helpful as it's not massive. This shed office is about 5 meters long by about 3 meters wide. Under the window is my main PC where I do all my designs and everything, and next to that is an Epson printer. It's just a standard printer I do my documents on, but also I bought it's an A3 printer, so I can print onto transfer paper and stick to vinyl. I don't do it too often these days. Next to that, under the fan, I've got my little Ricoh Sublimation Printer. I mainly use that to print on to transfer paper for mugs. So up here, as you can see, I've got a few mugs I've made. They come out pretty cool. I've got a little design there of a cat. And it's an easy process of printing with the special ink from the printer onto transfer paper, which is on the side there. You wrap it around a mug and then you heat press it, and it comes out pretty good. You can do all sorts of designs, and also you can print photographs. Yeah. Next to that, I've got my cutting station where I do my decals and other stuff. Some storage of my vinyl. It's I've got bigger vinyl now for doing bigger designs. Underneath that, as I said before, it gets quite warm in here, especially in the heat of summer, and I needed something to cool down in here, so I got myself a little aircon unit. Yeah, it works pretty well once you keep the door shut and get it on full blast. Next to that, a bit of storage. On this other side, I've got another printer. This is another Ricoh. This is again a new addition. This is a larger Ricoh. This does up to A3 paper. I was looking to start sublimate printing onto socks. I've not really got into it yet, but I will eventually get round to it. Over in the distance there, in the corner, you can see my main heat press for t-shirts. That's a Galaxy heat press. Next to that, I've got my main mug press, which is another little Galaxy unit. All works pretty good. It's mid-range stuff. Can't do without the TV, as you've seen before. Sitting there in the evening, got the old movies going. Just wanted to mention, like, this unit is supplied by a 10mm cable. Need plenty of juice in here because I've got a lot of equipment on it here, and that was fitted by the electrician and made sure it was all certified. Over here, as I said before, I bought myself a new vinyl cutter. This is a GS24 model. This is made by Roland, so it's a decent bit of kit. It's taken me a little while to get used to it. Underneath you can see, I don't know if you can make out, there's a big roll of vinyl, and you pull it through. That's about 50 meters long, and it, as I said, it can cut up to 24 inches, so you can make vinyl decals 24 inches by 50 meters. Not that I don't think you'd ever have a need for it. And that's it. That's my little tour of my man cave, as you can see up there. Thanks for watching. Little tour of my garden office, man cave, whatever you want to call it, or we call it the shed, and what I get up to, my little part-time business. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll see me again on another video. Cheers.